Hello friends, welcome back to Yarn Yapping, the series where I yap about yarn. My name is Jordan, if you're new here, hello. Today, we're unboxing a big package. I guess I'll show you. No need to beat around the bush. This is from Cascade, and they lovingly sent me some yarns that I got to pick out, and we're going to dive in. I already dove in, okay? I needed a sneak peek. Maybe I already cast something on. It's fine. We're gonna unbox this together, and we're gonna yap about the goods and what I have planned for the goods. Grab a beverage. I have some liquid IV. Cheers. Sorry, how rude of me. Let's open this bad boy up. Plastic sounds, plastic sounds. She's big, she's beefy. We're just gonna pull off the top. I'm gonna take these out of the plastic so we don't have to hear this for the next 20 minutes. Right on the top of this big old bag, this is some Cascade. I'm not gonna say Cascade every single time. This is a Cascade unboxing. This is the 220 Superwash, 100% superwash wool. Let me tell you more about her. I got this in the color 871. It's a white or an off-white. I can't remember exactly. It looks off-white to me. This is a medium number 4 weight. Tell me more, tell me more. 100 grams, 220 yards, needle size, needle size, needle size. US 6 to 7, so 4 to 4.5 millimeter. Wow, that was a lot to get out. This is very soft. This is 100% superwash wool. It's not merino. Notice how I said superwash wool, not superwash merino. So this is just another kind of wool. And if you're new here, it's not that I don't like merino, it's that I don't like merino for socks. And this is going to be a sock project. So I have 3 skeins here. So I've got about 660 yards, just under 700 yards here. And I'm planning on making some socks. And you're thinking, that's a lot of yardage for socks. I'm making socks for a man. So I need some yardage here. The vision for this yarn is I want to try and dye some self-striping sock yarn. This is a kind of heavier DK weight, lighter worsted weight yarn. So this is going to be some nice quick socks for a holiday gift for my mom's boyfriend. He specifically requested self-striping. No, he didn't say he wanted self-striping. He did not say that he wanted hand-dyed self-striping sock yarn for his handmade socks. He said, I want neon blue, neon green, and neon yellow. And I said, you're talking to the right guy. I can manage that. So I've taken it upon myself. Instead of just buying some green, blue, yellow neon yarns, I decided dyeing my own self-striping sock yarn was the path to go. So that'll be a fiber fuckery. Sometime this month, you'll see me dye up some self-striping sock yarn. I'm excited to try this. I've never done a intentionally self-striping sock yarn. We're gonna make massive, like 12-foot long skeins. It's gonna get a little crazy, but I'm excited. I don't think I addressed it, but the background, we're working on it, all right? I'm not gonna make you guys look at my closet forever. I'm working on it. There's just been some hiccups, and I'm so endlessly frustrated with strangers on the internet trying to buy secondhand furniture. Anyways, second yarn. Oh look, more sock yarn, no one's surprised. This is the Heritage, 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. Remember how 3 minutes ago I said I don't like superwash merino for socks? Well, these aren't for me, they're for my mom, so I won't be wearing them. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, made in India, machine wash cool, tumble dry low, 2.25 to 3.25 millimeter. 437 yards per 100 grams. I got a red 5607. They don't put like the names, they just put the color number. And then this is the green. Where's the number? 5657. So we have a very classic Christmas red here. They have a color that's called Christmas red. I don't think this is Christmas red, but it's a very just stereotypical like primary red color. And then this green is a little bit more of a foresty kind of, it's looking a little bit darker on camera, sapphire-y foresty green. It's a nice rich green. And if you watched, what video were we yapping about? I did a haul. Oh, from Couch and Fleece and Fiber, I did a haul where I showed you the sock yarn that my mom got herself. So we are doing a contrast toe, cuff, and heel. So I just picked out 2 colors that I could play around with. I'm not sure which I want to try, but obviously I'll have a lot of yardage left over, so I'll probably do some other holiday socks. We'll see. I'm not normally a Christmas bitch, but my mom clearly is a Christmas lady, and she requested some socks. And this is a freaking fingering weight yarn. Last year I made her some DK weight socks for Mother's Day, I believe, and she bought herself some fingering weight sock yarn, which was ballsy of her, but I freaking love her, so she's getting handed socks, I guess. That's the vision with the heritage sock. Would you be shocked or surprised if I showed you more sock yarn? I'm in my sock era. If you're following me on Instagram, you've seen my stories. I've been pumping out socks like an insane lady, like a crazy sock lady. We're gonna do a sock knitting recap in a couple of weeks. I'm looking at a lot of socks right now. My feet have never been warmer, but this is heritage silk, 85% superwash merino, 15% silk. I've never tried a sock yarn with silk in it. This is very soft. These have all been very soft. These feel the same softness, but this just feels denser. I think it's just the way the skeins are twisted. Like this is twisted densely, so it feels more dense. They're both incredibly soft, all 3 of these. 220 superwash as well, very soft. I got this white color, and then 5765. I'm sorry I don't know the color name. I'm not gonna look it up. I'll give you the number. That's all I got today. I have a vision for these. Who is this pattern by? Oh my god. Silly Goose Socks by Stone Knits. Of course it's Stone Knits. No one's surprised. Do you print your patterns or do you have them digitally? I print patterns because I scribble all over them, but I'm gonna put a photo of the socks over here so you can see. Oh, I love geese, I love ducks, I love water birds. I just think they're so cute and silly. And the Silly Goose socks, like I have to knit them. So obviously this will be my goose color, my Silly Goose color, just like a nice off-white goose color. This stunning, I think they call this color like bleached denim or something with the word denim in it, but it's a very periwinkle kind of color. It's a tiny bit more purple in person, but this is a very classic, safe Jordan color. It's not a rich purple, it's not a neon green, but it's like a periwinkle. I love a periwinkle. So this will be my background color. I think will be really cute. And then the goose has like feet and a beak, and it's like this kind of orangey goose beak color. It's been a long day, yeah. We're at the end of a work week here. So these are some hand-dyed yarns that I dyed like last summer, maybe, I don't know. I dyed them. I dyed a bunch of mini skeins for a sock project that we're going to talk about in the sock recap. The socks are finished. They turned out very cute, but just, I don't know. I think this is I'm trying to remember the names of these dyes. I believe this is like a pumpkin, jacquard pumpkin maybe, and this is jacquard salmon. So it's kind of like a neon salmony orange, and then kind of like a muted pumpkin-y mustard orange, less pumpkin, more mustard, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna play around with what'll be the beak color and the feet color, but I'm leaning towards this one. We'll see. I'm gonna knit up a little swatch, allegedly. That's a problem for future me. I probably should, but I think these are gonna look really, really cute together. Like, you can't go wrong with a blue and orange combo. This is more like periwinkle, but still, it's in the blue family, complementary colors, and then the little goose color. And because, like, how embarrassingly that I picked out a skein of white when I have so much undyed yarn in my stash. I'm not sure. This was not a power move on my part, but I'm still really excited to try out this yarn. It is so soft and squishy. And like I said, I've never worked with a sock yarn that has silk in it. This is very soft. And I know I'm not a merino lover, but the silk convinced me that it would be delicious to try. Last but not least, I have some 220 superwash wave. Yeah, 220 superwash wave. I picked out a sweater's quantity of this for the Chalet jumper, and I'm so excited that I already cast this on before I even filmed this video. Oops. But the colors of this just spoke to me, and I bought this pattern like when it released. I just got goosebumps. Can you see that? I bought this pattern when it released, like at least 6 months ago. At least 6 months ago. And I've just been waiting for the perfect yarn ever since, and this yarn just spoke to me. The Chalet jumper, it's a bulkier weight pattern, and the instructions are to use 2 different colored yarns. So I think in the example it's a green and a gray, and when you're knitting 2 colored strands together that aren't the same, it creates this like the washing machine. Wow. When you knit 2 strands of yarn together like that, it creates this marled effect. This is what it marled, that's the word for that. And this yarn kind of does that, because I'm gonna put the swatch photo in, just the way that all of the colors are self-striping but also like marled. I don't know, I think it's so beautiful, and I've started working this up already. I'm not even gonna try and show you this because it's stockinette worked flat and it's just curled up, but this is my first drop stitch pattern, and I'm confused. I'm confused. It's not the way the pattern's written. The way the pattern is written, it's a different style that I'm used to, but it's fine. I'm getting used to it. But I'm also getting used to the construction of a drop shoulder. I'm confused. I'm a top-down raglan kind of bitch. Since I learned how to do a top-down raglan, that's all I've knit for 4 years. Pick a new skill, all right? So I'm challenging myself to do a drop shoulder. And when I bought the pattern, I knew it was gonna be a challenge, but I was like, girl, just try it, okay? What's the worst that happens? You frog some yarn. And I just think the combination of this yarn and this sweater pattern, I'm really gonna get out the way here, let them do the talking. The combo of this yarn and this sweater, it's gonna be like a staple for me for the winter. I have a winter knitting plans video coming up, and we're gonna talk about this. Well, we've talked about this in depth, honestly, but I'll show you some progress in that video. We'll get more into it in that video, but long story short, I want to try and create like 2 or 3 staple sweaters to keep in my wardrobe, because you would think I have a lot of sweaters. I don't. I have a lot of titty tops, I have a lot of sweater vests, I have a lot of like open keyhole, open back sweaters, but I don't have any like classic sweaters. So I'm gonna try and make a couple good ones this early fall. Are we mid-fall now? I guess we're mid-fall now if it's November. End of fall? I don't know when the seasons are. I need some snugglier knits, and this yarn is, if you do end up looking at this pattern, I'm knitting this entirely off gauge. This is, I think it's a 6mm needle. The pattern is 6.5 millimeters even, and I'm knitting this on 5.5. Nope, 4.5. We're doing girl math, okay? And I don't want this to be super oversized. Like, I want it to be just like a regular kind of relaxed fit. So I'm hoping that we can girl math this correctly. And if I accidentally make it too small, it's 100% superwash wool, and superwash wool stretches like a bitch when you block it. Like, you could get a size up easily when you wet block superwash wool. So I'm not entirely worried. I am excited. I wish I could show you more than this. What the hell? Stockinette, you know how it is. You know how it is, all rolly and shit. But that's this yarn. And she's stunning. All of the colors in this are colors that I love and adore and use frequently. So this just all put together is perfect. Petunia. The name is Petunia. My spinning wheel's name is Petunia. She's sitting right here. I don't think you can see her. My spinning wheel is right here. Her name is Petunia. That's cute. Yeah, anyways, that is all of the yarn that Cascade so kindly sent to me, and I'm excited to start casting things on. I'm gonna have to wind up some yarn, which is the worst part, but I'm very excited. And I actually have a lot of content planned for the month of November into December. We'll see what actually gets scheduled and filmed, scheduled, and uploaded, but I want to try and be more consistent. It's hard, you know? I work 40 to 50 hours a week, regular people job, and then I come and do this. Yap like a crazy lady. I'm also working on the filming setup, like I said. I'm sitting on a bin of yarn currently. A bin of yarn because my chair broke the other week. and I haven't found one that I like yet. Hopefully soon I will figure my shit out and have a nice little cozy filming setup here, and we don't have to keep looking at my closet and whatever's going on here. Anyways, thank you to Cascade for sending me these goodies. I'm very excited to try these. Let me know, did you have a favorite? Have you tried any of these yarn bases? Have you tried Cascade before? What are you working on? You guys know I love to yap with y'all in the comments. Tell me what you're working on. Are you knitting socks this year? Are you a sock knitter? Crocheter? Do you crochet socks? Are you doing any holiday gifts? Catch me up in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, like, comment, share with a friend maybe if you're feeling the desire to. And I will see you on Thursday with a fiber fuckery. Maybe some self-striping sock yarn if it goes to plan. If it goes to plan. No promises, but I hope to see you on Thursday. Bye!